When are you going to hit the $1 billion club?
Yeah, love to. Hey, I thought before we get started, and since there aren't that many of us, I wanted to show you guys something that I've been working on and something that Michelle's helping me work on. We're building it for another company that we're working for. And it's helped me get Success Club this month. So let me share it with you guys, and it might be something that you're interested in or not, but I think it's cool.
Yeah, share your messages that you're using within this power hour, and I'll...
Yeah, right, I can. So what it is it's called person-to-person texting, and it's like email marketing. Like if you're familiar with email marketing, like MailChimp or Aweber or any of those email platforms, this is text marketing, but it's person-to-person. So you can take your Beachbody contacts, right, that you're given, and you can upload them into this web application that I built. I built this totally from scratch. It's totally custom. I've got a beta group going that is giving me feedback on a daily basis, and I'm making changes. So it's pretty cool. But you can like load up your contacts, so you can see like I've loaded up my contacts. You can create lists and sub lists of people. So you can see like there's my 2018 customers, and then you can create campaigns, and you can create customized messages to people. So I can name this campaign like, whatever, test campaign. I can select a list to send it to, and then it'll create a customized message. So see how that I put that, first name as a tag? It'll substitute the person's first name into there. Okay, and I can schedule it. I can upload an image or a video or do a multimedia message, and I can send it or test it or save it, and that's the way it'll work. And basically, in one shot, I can send out 100 texts to all my or to my 2018 customers, or you could do it to your challengers. You could schedule like drip messages to your challengers or to your coaches for training. So it's pretty cool. But let me show you one thing that I did is Beachbody gives us the renewal list, right? Like here's all your Beachbody On Demand customers that are renewing this month. So this month I had 50, and I took those 50, and I have a bulk scheduler. So basically I just download them all to an Excel file, and then I upload that Excel file, and I schedule out all 50 messages at one time, and it'll automatically schedule it. I schedule it a week before their renewal date. So they get a text message telling them that they're going to renew. And here's just one guy. You can see I give him a little image, so it looks cool. And then I substituted his first name. You can see, hey, Bill, this is your Team Beachbody coach, Greg. I wanted to let you know that your Beachbody On Demand will be expiring and automatically renewing on, now this was an error. It should say the actual date, and I changed it. So now it says it will be renewing on, and then like 8/15, right? And then this is a perfect time to take advantage of the bundle deal from Beachbody, where you can get 1 year Beachbody for free with the purchase of Lift 4 Challenge Pack that comes with Shakeology and the Performance Pack. Are you interested? And then, of course, he responds details, and I respond back. And, after a couple exchanges, he said, yes, he wants to get it. And I had also emailed him all the details, So I took it, I told him that I sent him an email. And because in email, obviously, you can give a lot more messages and links and a lot bigger message. So I took it to email, and he actually ordered it. But I had 3 people that ordered, and I hit SC10 today just from this. So
Can you
Great.
copy and paste that? Because I think that's like a really good script to send to BOD renewals anyway. Can you copy and paste that in the chat so people can copy that if they want?
Yeah, sure.
That's really neat, Greg. Hey, quick question. Is it just kind of that initial interaction, or are you guys planning to build any like chatbot capability? Like if they come back with a positive response, you could set up like a second message to automatically send out?
Yes, yeah, that I do have plans for that. Automated responses. Yep. I want to do. I have a lot more plans for automation, so that's coming.
That's cool.
Greg's been working so hard. I have to tell you, like, he's being very modest, but he built this platform from scratch, and we have people in our beta test group who they'll be like, oh, well, can it do this or can it do that? And within, an hour or so later on some of these things, Greg's like, hey, I just updated and I upgraded and I'm doing this. So the really cool thing is it's being shaped and molded to work for a lot of things, but because it's coming from a network marketing perspective, it definitely answers a lot of the needs that we have. But he works very hard on it and he's done a great job.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we did it for another business, because this could apply to any small business or politics. And we have we're doing work for a company that kind of specializes in political candidates and doing campaigns for them. And, the person-to-person texting is something that is greatly needed. But I can definitely see how it can be beneficial to coaches, right? So, if anybody, I'm not saying like if you guys don't have very many customers, it might not be worth it to you, but we did make it a Beachbody promotion code, and it's only $5 a month. So for $5 a month, I wanted to price it for any coach can be able to do this. It's not like some of these coach tools that come out that are $30 a month. Basically, there's a $5 subscription fee, and then you pay 5 cents a text. So 100 texts cost you $5, and they don't expire. You can pay $5, get 100 texts, and you keep them as long as you keep them forever until you use them, and then you buy more. So it's really inexpensive, and I just thought it was a good tool for coaches as well. So if anybody's interested, just let me know, and I can add you to the beta group. But I just wanted to share that real quick because I thought it was something that other people might be interested in.
The thing is, it takes a different spin on inviting. Text messages have a 97% open rate. And guys, you can use a system like this, or you can pick up your phone and send a text. But either way, like if you don't have a lot of customers, you might not need something like that. But the fact is that text messages have a 97 to 98% open rate versus email, which is 20% on a good day. And a Facebook message, well, the customers that go like this and never actually respond, but it's definitely something to keep in mind that, when you're inviting us up to use text messages.
So it is using phone number then, correct?
It does. You would upload your customers with their phone number, and it automatically will detect if it's a landline or not, and it won't text anybody with a landline. So it'll mark them as landlines, and you won't get charged, and it'll only go to mobile phones. So, Samara, you had a question?
Do you help with like implementing it? I mean, I know it's there, but
Yeah, I know you struggle technically. Yes, I would be happy to help you set it up and give you a walkthrough on how to use it and stuff like that. And I even have videos created. I created like a video showing you how to download the customers from your office, or no, not the office, but how to do the Beachbody on demand renewals, from the email. I show like how to copy that and put it in an Excel spreadsheet. And then, also download your customers from the office. And I have a template that'll automatically extract the phone number, So it's really simple. I have an Excel spreadsheet that kind of does it all for you. Have you tried it yet, Tom?
Yeah, I was about to say it sounds complicated, but I was able to do it, so you can do it. No, Greg spells it out. It does. I kind of was like the same thing, a little intimidated, but honestly, it wasn't that hard, and I reached out to people that I've been emailing all along, and that has not responded, and it worked like right away. I mean, day one, I got responses via text people that were just ignoring my email. So I agree. It's definitely a better resource.
Yeah, I know that.
We need to get that in writing on video and sent to the inbox.
Right, I know that email typically has like a 20% open rate or less. And that's because of spam filters and not, people don't check their emails and things like that. Where, like Michelle said, text messages have like a 96 or 98%.
97, 98, yeah, percent open rate.
So, yeah.
How often do you look at your phone? Even if you don't answer it, you see it. And marketing is about how many times people see things. You're stuck in the back of their head.
Yeah. So, it's cool.
Is it PC, Mac?
It is web-based. And so it doesn't matter what you use, and it's mobile friendly. So you can use your phone. It's responsive, so it shrinks down so that it looks good on your phone, as well as any computer or tablet.
It's great. You gotta do it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, if you could just try it out for $5 if you want, and we give you, like, if you sign up during our beta period, we give you 200 texts for free.
Well, please sign me up. Send me
in case you're wondering.
What's that, Michelle?
I said we're not making any money on it, but just really, really want to help people.
Yeah, that's true. We're making zero money on this, okay? So, I mean.
With the beta test, that's why we're only allowing a limited number of people to do beta testing, because we want the feedback. And so it's our way of saying, okay, you do this, you're making an investment, we're making an investment. But in all honesty, when I used it, and I've been bad about it, one of my biggest struggles is just sitting down and getting focused with my kids all being home. But one time that I was really intentional and did what Greg said to do, I sold a challenge pack. And I signed a coach, and a couple weeks later from that was a result of those texts. So the thing is, you are reaching more people.
Yeah. Now, if you know businesses that want to get involved or politicians, send them our way, because that's where we're going to make our money. So.
No one.
Do you have a politician?
Yeah, my uncle's my wife's uncle. Ran for mayor last year for New York, but I think he's running again this year.
Okay, awesome. Because what we can get is we get voter data, and we get their phone numbers, right, through data matches, and we can load them up and text everybody. And we also have calling, so we can do automated calls and texts and ringless voicemail and all that good stuff.
Cool.
I have quite a few politicians. You guys have access. Well, you need the numbers never mind. The numbers
we can get that from voter data. So
okay.
Yeah. But anyway, let's not get too far off track. Let's talk about our topic tonight. So what I wanted to talk about is basically, doing a power hour tonight and focusing more on inviting. And one of the things that I thought that we could do a invite for is the coaching sneak peek. I don't know if you noticed, I announced that this week. I created a live video, and I set up a group. And are you guys all been a part of our sneak peek before? John, you haven't. Everyone else probably has. Okay. So what we do is we run these together as a team, and typically there's, I don't know, a dozen coaches that volunteer to do a video, and we're going to have those coaches post maybe 3 or 4 times a day, okay? And it'll just be a little 3-day sneak peek group. And each of those coaches on our team, there'll be some new coaches and some veteran coaches, right? They're going to share their story, and then they're going to share that they have a topic that they're going to talk about, like, how do coaches make money? Do coaches have to sell? Is this a pyramid scheme? All those type questions that we are going to cover. And therefore, if you invite people into the group, just tell them there's no obligations. You can just be a fly on the wall. It's basically, it allows you guys, it takes the pressure off of you, because you don't have to know all the answers. You don't have to, go talk to your best friend about this opportunity. You can just invite them to join this Facebook group and just ask them to check in, with it once a day. And the videos will be hopefully 3 to 5 minutes each, and they can watch them all in 15 or so minutes, right? And then you need to be there to follow up with them, right? Like, hey, did you have any questions? Or if they make a comment on one of the videos or ask a question, you could immediately jump in, answer it, follow up with them privately, that type of thing. So typically what I do is I will message people about the coaching opportunity, and I'll talk to them a little bit in advance. I'll give them the information. Sometimes I'll even get them on the phone ahead of time and just tell them about coaching, and then I'll drop them into the group. And I find I have a lot better success that way, because if you kind of just, it's up to you, but if you just drop them in cold, your success rate in getting them to sign up as a coach is going to be pretty low, because a lot of times they don't even watch the videos and stuff like that. But I find if you talk to them, you add them into the group, or you talk to them first and then add them into the group, but they're going to listen to you. They're going to listen to you 10 times more than they listen to us. But if you pique their interest and you give them some of the highlights and why you love coaching, they're going to be a lot more interested in hearing what we have to say, because they're going to trust you. They don't know us. But if they trust you and then they decide that they want to learn more, then they'll listen to us, So that's kind of the way it works. So what I thought is, we always take our picture at the end. Why don't we take our picture at the beginning, and then we can each make a post about it, right, on our social media, and invite people who might be interested in, the sneak peek. And we can talk about how to word craft it, or different suggestions. So why don't I take a picture since Brian's not here? All right, hold on. Let me get ready. Everyone, smile. All right. All right. Now, is everyone in our Business Builders chat group? No? Erica? Who else? Who else is a no? Just Erica and, John. John, are you friends with me? Okay.
Yes.
So I should be able to add you. John. And Cisco. And John, who's your coach? Is it Brian?
John Tenatigo.
Oh, John Tantillo. Okay, great. And Erica. Okay, I just added you guys in there. And let me find that picture. And Michelle, I will share it with you too. Michelle, so do you have any good scripts or examples of how you invite people for the coaching opportunity or sneak peeks?
I usually try to start a conversation. So my very first message is really simple. It's usually something like, and I talk to a lot of moms. So I'd be like, hey mama, or, hey girl, I love your, I love how active you've been in the challenge groups. I love how inspiring you are with your workouts. I was just thinking about you, you've been on my heart. I was wondering if you ever considered doing what I do as a coach, and leave it simple and leave it with a question. It depends on who I'm talking to. I very rarely send a cold invite to coaching. I almost always form and build a relationship first, have them in challenge groups, somehow have, that kind of a relationship before I actually send the invite to coaching.
So if you were going to make a post, like, I know you're an expert at word crafting, Michelle. You're going to make a post with like our picture. What would you say to invite people to a 3-day sneak peek?
Okay. I would say, I would tell part of my story first. I do like what I call a scroll stopping headline. I very rarely do anything simply, but it's usually something like, 6 years ago, I felt really lonely. I struggled with friendships. And tell bits of my story of where I was. I'm so grateful. If it had to do with showing like a picture like this, I'm so grateful for this opportunity to not only learn and grow, but to connect with coaches, with other people, and to become healthy and fit, which I was also struggling with. I'd tell before, now, and then I'd put the invitation. Have you ever considered coaching? Have you ever considered doing what I do, encouraging other people, walking down the road, like walking together, holding hands, like not holding hands, but like going together? And I'm always like, whatever I do, I'd have to sit down and write something if you want a specific example, because I'm ADHD and I can't write it in my head. I have to write it on the computer. But what I would do though is I would say before, now, and then I would connect it to, so that people, when they look at coaching, for me, usually I invite people and I let them know it's not, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be the best eater. It doesn't mean like I know a lot of people who think they have to be perfect in their diet. They have to be perfect in exercising all the time. I fall off the wagon all the time. So I usually try to draw that in, like, let's do this. You ever thought about doing this together to kind of learn and grow? I can write something and craft it and put it in the chat if you want. But that's the framework I would use, is before, now, before I felt, found, before I felt this way. And then, now what I found is, and then this is something that could change your life too. But the one thing you have to be very careful about, guys, is and Greg, I don't know how to navigate this one yet. I've been wanting to actually do some research on it. Facebook changed the algorithm to where if it thinks it has any sneaking suspicion that you're inviting to something, it seems like they choke it down. So you have to be very careful how you choose your words. Saying drop a GIF in the comments, stuff like that, Facebook looks for that. So,
yeah, and honestly, I do pretty much all of my business on Instagram now because I hate Facebook. I mean, I hate the algorithms. I don't hate Facebook, but I mean, I just hate the way that they're changing it, and it's so political, and there's so many videos. I just am getting to the point that I don't even use it for my business. So Instagram is the thing to do. But I mean, it doesn't hurt to do Facebook as well, because some people will see it, right? It's funny. It's like I will post the same story on Facebook, and Facebook is really where I have most of my people that I know in person, like my family, my friends, like all of you guys, you're my friends on Facebook. And I'll share a story, like, like a Instagram story or a Facebook story. I'll share it on Facebook and I'll get like 10 views. I'll share it on Instagram where I'm just meeting random people and I'll get like 100 views. I don't understand it. And same with likes. I'll get, a few likes on Facebook, unless it's like, it kind of goes viral and like everybody's liking it, then it goes more. But I'll get a few likes on Facebook, and I post the same thing on Instagram, and I get tons of likes.
I noticed that with Instagram stories. I've started being more consistent. Greg's kind of inspired me to get more into Instagram because I resisted it for the longest time because I'm 41 and I'm a Facebook girl. But I started doing Instagram, and I'm learning about lifestyle photos, and I'm starting to learn more and more. But the one thing I've been consistent with is the stories. And I'm noticing that I'm getting stories that are hitting over 100 views, which is new for me. They were, you know, maybe 20 or 30, but they're starting to grow as I'm consistent with it. And it's way more than my views on Facebook. And I share the exact same stories between both of them. So,
and do I have my phone? Yeah, I do. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw my, I don't know if you did or not, but you saw I posted a story today. It was a video. I created a 3-minute video, and I invited people to this coaching sneak peek. So check it out. And if you don't know how I did it, because, you know, Instagram stories are only 15 seconds and Facebook stories are only 20 seconds, right? Well, I use an app, and it's called, what is it called? It's called Cut Story. It's kind of hard to see.
yeah, I got that one too. That's a good app.
So I created a 3-minute video of myself inviting people to this sneak peek. And then I use Cut Story, and it says, what do you want to use? Instagram? And it automatically cuts it into 15-second segments. And then I upload them to Instagram. And then you can do this. What's that?
Let me ask you, with a video like that, wouldn't it just be easier to use the IGTV feature?
You know, it might be, but I don't know what that is. So please tell us.
I haven't used it. So, but it's Instagram TV. It's just longer videos.
Okay, how do you do it?
You look into your Instagram app. It's right there.
Where?
Let me open mine.
Okay. So are you saying, is it in the stories or in the, like where you go to post something? No. Because I don't want to post right a video because posted videos don't get any views. But, you know, I've seen other coaches have done that.
Where you go to post your Instagram videos, there's a live option. That's IGTV.
Oh, you got to do it live?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one thing. You do it live.
I see.
But it's longer video. You can speak there for half an hour if you want to.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of still overcoming the live fear.
I know that one.
So I don't do live very often, but that's good to know, because I saw other coaches that did it, and I'm like, how can I get this video to upload as, you know, IGTV or whatever? But I couldn't figure it out.
I have to look more into it to see if there's a way to upload a video to the IGTV that you do before, but it does hold videos that are long. That's the whole point of it. It's long videos.
Yes,
and at least in the Android store, there's an app that is just IGTV.
Really?
So I'm assuming there's one for Apple also.
Well, I will look into that. I'm sure I can do a Google search and find it, but yeah, that's a very good suggestion. Because I still got the video on my phone, so if there's a way to upload it, I'll do it, you know. Okay, another example that I've done, and what I'll probably do, is like Michelle said, I tell a story about me as well. And I said, and this is one that I've done for a sneak peek post in the past that I've saved, is I say, I became a coach, a Beachbody coach. And what did I say? Well, after 4 years, I was able to retire from my full-time IT job. And I say, how did I do it? Just by helping others get fit and healthy with Beachbody products like P90X and Insanity. and they're awesome supplements. And then I say what I'm not. I am not a personal trainer. I am not a health and fitness expert. I am not in perfect shape. And I am not a salesman, right? Because you want to address people, like Michelle said, the feel, felt, found, right? Because that's what they're going to feel. They're going to feel like you're going to address all their objections, right? So I give them their objections right up front, and I tell them that I'm not any of those things, right? I told them that I've been successful and I'm not any of these things. And then I go on to say, let's see, I became a product of the product, and I lost 40 pounds. I got off blood pressure medication. I was able to lower my sugar and my cholesterol. From a business perspective, I saw an opportunity to improve my financial situation, low risk, high reward. I am my own boss. I set my own schedule. I work from home now mostly. And most importantly, I call my own shots. If you're looking for some additional income, looking to lose weight, get in better shape, improve your health, inspire others, and have that accountability that keeps you going, this might be something for you. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see.
Can you copy and paste that in the chat?
What's that?
Can you copy and paste that in the chat? You got some.
I can, yep. Maybe you're just looking for more. Even if you're a bit curious, there's no pressure, no obligations to buy anything. Just sit back, decide for yourself. This will be a 3-day private group on Facebook, which you will watch 3 or 4 videos a day. The group starts Monday, August 27th. I just changed that. I'm looking for a few good people to join me who I can mentor. I will teach you how to get the health and fitness results you want, and how you can help others and make good money doing it. So that's just another example. So yeah, I can post this in the chat, and you guys can use it as an example. Take what Michelle, if you're going to post one.
I'm writing one right now. When I'm done writing it, if I keep my ADHD brain to focus, I want to look at what you have, and I want to perform some surgery.
Yeah, this one is going to be way too long for Instagram, so I'm going to cut it down, and I'm going to post it on Instagram. Well, the stupid thing is not letting me post it in the chat. Maybe it's too big. Let me try posting half of it. No. Oh, okay, I was able to post a quarter of it. There, that's... Okay. And remember, if you do make any income claims, you have to give the Beachbody financial disclosure, which says Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income. Here, I'll post it so you guys have it. And that's just in general. I know, Tom, you've been busted, right?
Yeah, several times.
Compliance will jump on you if they see your posts, or if it gets reported. You don't have to say that verbatim. You can kind of paraphrase it, you know, and I do that a lot. I'll just say, you know, just FYI, you know, Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success. It's your own skill and hard work, right? So, all right. Can we all work on that right now together?
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody good with that?
Sure.
Okay. Then, you know, something else that you want to do is, like, if I did the story today, right? The videos. What all the coaches teach is, what you should do is you should swipe up and see who watched your video, and then reach out to every single person that watched your video and just say, hey, thanks for watching my video. What'd you think? if they're a coach, obviously just ignore them, right? Or don't message them. Don't waste your time. But if you don't know them, start a conversation, right? And it doesn't have to be about this, but anytime you do any type of call to action, right? Or any type of Beachbody post, and even if somebody likes your stuff, right? If they like your post on Facebook or on Instagram, just start reaching out to the people who liked it and say, hey, thanks for sharing the love. What type of workout do you do? Or is this something you might be interested in? So just start conversations. And anyway, I'll shut up. Also, because Instagram limits the amount of text you can post, what I'll do is I'll change some of the words to be hashtags, you know, instead of putting the hashtags at the bottom.
Oh, because it doesn't limit the hashtags?
No, it does limit the hashtags too, but like if I was to type that whole script and then try to get hashtags as well, I couldn't even get the whole script in there. I ran out of space. So, for example, like where I where I mentioned P90X, Insanity, 21 Day Fix, I hashtagged all those, Beachbody Coach, hashtag, right? Financial freedom, hashtag, instead of adding that into the post. So something that you can also do is do it in comments. They say that the comments aren't as effective as doing them in the body of the post, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah. They keep changing the rules on it, but that's the latest thing is you're not supposed to do it in comments, but I do sometimes, especially if I run out of space. Michelle, did you get yours reworded yet?
Just about. I'm almost done.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if I like it. For sure, no obligation.
I had a Zoom call with Sandy. I don't know her last name. From the National Wake Up Call. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Called about my upcoming National Wake Up Call in 9 days.
Yay! That's awesome.
She puts the pressure on. She's like, yeah, that's good, but you need more. You need to dig deeper. You need to do this, I'm like, oh. I mean, I've got like 3 pages already written, So she's like, you got to tell us why, how, takeaways.
Which day? 9 days. The 27th? No.
Well, it's actually going to be on, let me look at the calendar. It's a holiday. What is it? Labor Day?
September 3rd?
Yeah, September 3rd. It's
Okay.
like a holiday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Labor Day, right?
Yeah.
So Beachbody doesn't work on a holiday, so we're pre-recording it the Thursday before on the 30th.
Oh.
And then they're still going to show it live, Facebook Live, but it'll be a pre-recorded, and no one will know that it's not live, so you can't tell anybody.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I don't know how you do that, but she said it will still be Facebook Live and everything, and it'll still look exactly the same. It's just, it'll be pre-recorded.
Nice. Okay, so there's my, I think it's really long. I don't know. There's mine.
That doesn't look really long.
It's all the way down to the bottom. Scroll all the way to the top. It's like up 3. Starts with, I have a question for you.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, you'll probably have to cut that down like I did when you go into Instagram. I had to cut mine way down.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another great example.
Did you read it?
Not every sentence, but
well, maybe you should.
Skimmed it. It looks very familiar. My cat's trying to open the door. What's so funny, Samara?
I like the, where is it? My computer's, where is it? And then it like left. It's not because I'm a super awesome workout chick who eats all the green things.
She does.
Not really. My first blog was Confessions of a Diet Breaker, trying to ask me if I wanted wine tonight. I'm like, I'm no wine during the week. And suddenly he says, asked if I wanted wine. I sent an emoji that said no regrets. And so he assumed it meant I didn't want wine. So I was disappointed that he didn't buy any, but I guess I'm going to be.
That's good.
It doesn't take much to get me to fall off the wagon. You want a glass of wine? Sure.
Yeah. I'm that way about chocolate.
I'm that way about chocolate too. And Cheetos. Oh, Cheetos. Don't eat Cheetos.
No, they're gross.
This is so conversational. So like, great. Wow.
Michelle, will you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you message that to me? I'm on my phone, so I can't copy and paste.
Yeah.
Please.
Sure.
Thank you. And then
who was that just asked me? Oh, is that Erica?
Erica.
Okay.
What about doing this as a story highlight? I kind of did a story in my Instagram highlight about me, which ended up being quite long. I think I need to redo it, but you could kind of do this as a story highlight, just do a highlight for like coaching opportunity possibly.
Yeah, I have one. You can check out mine. I do have one,
Okay.
But I wouldn't do it for this short-term thing like the sneak peek, right?
Yeah, no.
But yes, you should definitely, like I have one for a story highlight for coaching, and I have a story highlight for, invitation to my challenge group. So different ones like that.
Get a lot of hits on that?
No one's ever, is there a way to tell like how many people have seen it? But like no one's ever like messaged me and said, "Oh, I saw your highlight and I want to become a coach." No one's ever said that, but I don't know how many people have. Well, I
think the highlights, what they do is it's kind of like when people go to your Facebook page and they see your splash screen, it gives people a really quick view of who you are, what you're passionate about. So I think that it's more about building the connection. I would assume.
I've had 160 people see it, but no one's commented, or messaged me about it.
And then are any of you still using the follow adder?
Oh yeah, I use it every day.
Because I'm not having much luck with it. I mean, I'm more frustrated with it than anything because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There is another one which coaches are using. Now, keep in mind it's going to be more expensive, but did you see that graphic I posted in the Engage group this week with all the Instagram tools?
No, I need to go back and look.
Here, I'll share my screen and pull it up.
What's the problem with your follow letter?
It's some days it works, some days it doesn't. I mean, it's just so fluky. Then it completely shut down. Like it was telling me I didn't have an account for like 5 days.
Really?
Which I guess their system went down. So I wrote to them and they acknowledged that it was down, but they weren't willing to like give me a credit or anything. It was just like, well, you're SOL, lady, pretty much is what they said. Well, I mean, he didn't acknowledge that. It's like, wait, I paid money for this for 5 days and got nothing out of it. And he's like, yeah, we were aware that it was down. You know, I mean, it's just like really rude.
Really?
Yeah, look at that.
I think my impression is that it's only like one guy who's written this tool or something. It doesn't seem like too big a company. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not at all.
No, it's like some guy who wrote it in his bedroom and, threw it up,
took him to respond. I mean, so that doesn't surprise me. So
yeah, I've messaged them before and they've never responded. So I'm surprised you got a response. But for me, like it does work most of the time. But typically when it doesn't is because my computer went to sleep or it shut down or whatever, and I have to restart it, and then it's fine, But
you're on Mac.
Yeah, I'm on a Mac. But
okay, all right.
I'm on a PC. It's kind of the same thing. I gotta just keep the computer running all the time.
Yeah, but I mean,
same thing. It's software.
For $39 for 6 months, really, you can't beat the price. Like I know a lot of other coaches are using this one here. It's called STIMsocial.net. You can go to that one. I heard it's like $30 or $40 a month, but it seems to be really nice, and it's all web based, and it's called STEM Social, STIM Social.
I saw that.
So there's a lot of coaches I know top coaches that are using this one, but like I said, they're paying a lot more for it. So keep that in mind. There's also one called Jump Media, and you can Google Jump Media, and they also do hashtag searching, and basically these do the same things. They may even do a lot more. I mean, they may even help you fine tune your search and build your lists and stuff. They may do a lot more than the follow adder. I'm guessing they probably do, but at a basic level, I know they allow you to follow people and to search hashtags and to automatically message people and to automatically, do a lot of the things that follow adder does. But these other tools you might want to check out. Some of them are like apps, like Follow Liker, Cleaner for Instagram is a free app that you can download, and it automatically unfollows people that aren't active or ghosts.
Which one is that?
Cleaner for Instagram. It's an app on your phone. Flume, I use Flume. That's for the Mac. iMovie, I use that. But anyway, somebody posted this and I grabbed it and I posted it in the Engage group. So if you want to check it out, feel free.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But no one has made it without all the technology, right?
Yeah, Jennifer, what is her last name? 15-star diamond coach, you know, Jennifer, she does it all on her own.
She's the Instagram one, right?
Yeah, remember I posted her video,
Yeah.
Jennifer Richardson, right?
And I had watched her before.
But I'm sure she spends hours and hours every day, but she likes and follows 100 people a day, and she messages however many, and you know, she does it all by hand. She doesn't want to do scripts or whatever, you know.
Right. And that's still using technology. Instagram is still.
Well, yeah, she's still using Instagram because, you know, Samara. I mean, really, it comes down to a numbers game, right? It's like how many people you can talk to.
I totally get it.
Because
just hoping for
10% or less are going to be interested, right? So, you know, if you want to be successful in building and, you know, hitting Success Club and things like that, you've got to be talking to 10 times the amount of people, right, that you actually want to purchase, you know, or sign up or become a coach or whatever you're trying to do.
Right. I get it. I was just trying.
Yeah. No. But I mean, did you do the Samar? Did you do the what do you call it? The 2B mindset certification?
Yeah, I signed up. I'm on the first group, September 15th or 13th or something.
Oh, I thought they already had a certification, didn't they?
No. You sign up to get a date.
Oh.
To then do a question and answer. Then you get the materials. Then you let them know when you're ready to take the test, and the one-on-one is scheduled, or the meeting is scheduled with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, because I was thinking, you know, that certification going in conjunction with your Weight Watcher background and, you know, you setting up, I think if you set up like virtual Zoom call meetings, you know, that could be awesome for you, you know. And then, yeah, just kind of treat it like a Weight Watcher meeting. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the same as, I mean, I guess you would have to figure out how to get it to expand beyond the people in your warm market, right? You still have to figure out how to market on Instagram or whatever. But I mean, I think it's definitely an awesome niche, or you know.
I have 2 Zooms that I do every Monday, and I have former Weight Watchers members in that, and they're really liking the model where they get to have each other and me, but not have to go somewhere.
Yes.
So on my launch on the 15th, that's when I'll be promoting it to other people who are promoting it, who are just so happy with 2B Mindset, who are promoting it to their people. So hopefully that will catch.
Awesome. Well, once you guys get done with your coach post, right, then you should start, you know, typically during your power hour is you want to start inviting people, right? And you can, or starting conversations. You can search hashtags, right? Even if you're not using like follow adder or whatever, you can search hashtag. You can start commenting on people. You can start, like I said, start messaging people like that looked at your story or liked your story. And Michelle, you asked me how my story was doing. Okay, so I've got 72 people that viewed it. So I have 72 people I need to message. Oh, goody.
Do you message them every time?
No, I don't, but it's something that I should do. So that was something I was thinking about.
And you can't use your tool because that's like your phone contacts with a phone number, right?
No, it's not phone contacts. It's just the people who liked my story, right? My Instagram story.
You can't use your tool to do research.
No, unfortunately, you got to do that manually.
Okay.
And I can't use Flume, which is on my computer, because it doesn't do the stories, unfortunately.
Well, I look forward to having to one day reach out to 72 people, Greg.
Oh, you'll have. Are you doing Instagram stories? You could easily have 72 people.
I did one the other day.
Yeah, that's good. I wonder if I should just go from the last story. Yeah, probably. Because I had 115 watch my first video segment, but 72 of them made it to the last one. So that's pretty good. There were 12 of them. There were 12 video segments. And you only have 24 hours to respond to these people because then they're gone.
Now you can go back and look in your history and see who viewed. What's it called? You can go back and look and then add that to your highlights if you want to.
Oh, can you? Can you see who viewed it like after?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you go to your main page,
Uh-huh.
in the upper right-hand corner, there's a button. So let me go here. Yeah, there's a little, that's your messages. So if I go to my main page, there's a little, like, it looks like a clock with an arrow around it.
Yeah. Ah.
Click on that.
Okay.
And that's where your archive. So then you can go back and look at some of your old stories that you did.
Awesome.
And see who viewed them.
I wish there was a way to message all of these people at the same time. That's a new tool that I need to build, right?
Yes, get it done.
Give them a little personalized name as well.
What's taking you so long?
Right.
The way I did check on the app, and yes, you can upload videos to the IGTV.
Oh, how do you do it? I'll do it right now.
Can you see Can you see this up here?
Yes.
The second one.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get there. What screen are you on?
I'm in my feed.
Oh, on your feed. Okay.
There's an icon that looks like a TV with a sideways lightning bolt.
Yep.
Click on that. That's your IGTV.
Okay.
Once you create the channel, you will have this a circle down here.
Yeah.
Just
and
click on
it says
that.
create channel.
Click on that. Well, once you create it, that's going to show up. And there's an option there to upload the video.
Oh, so I have to create a channel, huh?
Yeah, you just have to go next, and it creates it. You don't have to actually do anything.
Oh, I don't have to name it?
No, it just uses your name.
Share longer videos. Okay. Built-in vertical IGTV is built with full screen vertical videos, so it's made to watch on mobile. View your channel. Nice. And there's no limit?
Not that I'm aware of.
I think it's like 30 minutes or something. And well, Greg, you have what, 1 billion followers?
No, I don't. I'm only up to 3,500, but I just started in January, so.
Oh, depending on how many followers you have, I think that's how many minutes you can talk. I don't know what the
okay. Okay, cool.
No, I saw Jimmy had a video that he was doing when I was searching for it, and you know he talks a lot. So I'm looking for him, see how long that was. Carl's latest IGTV is 7 minutes.
Okay, that's good.
A lot of 6, 7s. $8.55, $9.53. So maybe about 10 minutes.
Make visible on Facebook page. Okay, done. Okay, I just posted my first IGTV story. I don't know where it goes. Where does it go?
It's probably processing, so I don't know.
So do people have to click on that little TV icon in order to see it? It won't show up in the news feed or anything?
If you click on that thing, you can choose the people that you're following or that are popular, and it will show you their IGTVs.
Awesome.
That they've done in the past, plus the current ones. I still don't see yours, so. And usually, if it's live, at least that little icon on the top line comes under it saying so and so is live. Check it out before they finish.
Ah, yeah, I've seen that.
I found you in Grace.
Anyone follow Danielle Natoni? That girl in her stories, they are so tiny. I don't know how she does this all day.
Oh, Jatana's the same way. Like a million little stories.
Lisa Tori's got a million stories also.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I wish I had that much time on my hands.
I wish I had that many followers that were that interested in me. Because they actually get people that watch all their little teeny stories too.
That's the question.
Oh,
Amazing. Amazing to me. Okay, well, we can wrap up. Did you guys have anything else you wanted to ask or discuss or?
Well, I just posted. I had to edit a picture and create a before after type picture.
I'm still working on it, so.
We've actually gone over. We're 20 minutes over.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I'll get it posted tonight.
All right. All right. Yeah, just keep in mind, this is your first task that you have to do during your power hour, and then you still have to do
the rest
your
of the stuff.
Invites and your messaging and your follow-ups and checking in with your challenge groups and all that other good stuff. All right, guys. Well, have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
Good night, guys.